Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga Fit, and this class is all about the upper body. So we're going to be strengthening our arms, our shoulders, we're going to get a little bit into the core and we'll stretch it out. Take it at your own pace, modify as needed, and truly just enjoy all the amazing benefits of what yoga has to offer. Let's get started. So we're going to start in Sukhasana, a cross-legged seated position. Either shin in front of the other is okay, whatever is more comfortable and more natural. Take your hands onto your knees, either palms down or palms up. Soften your shoulders away from your ears, so just maybe shrug them up and then drop them down. And then close the eyes. Immediately start to notice the breath. Notice how you naturally breathe. And can you start to make your inhales a little bit longer and a little bit deeper? So starting to find your Ujjayi breath in and out through your nose. Seeing if you can fully soften. We'll take about 3 more breaths here, setting an intention for your practice. And last breath, inhale. And then exhale. Good, flutter your eyes open and come right onto your hands and knees. So roll over your toes, stacking it up into table. So shoulders stacked over your wrists, hips stacked over your knees. And then from here, as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, look up. And then as you exhale, round your back, chin toward your chest. One more time like that. Inhale, just massaging out through your spine. Exhaling as you round. Come to a flat back, neutral spine. And then from here, walk your knees back just a touch. And then lift your kneecaps up off the floor to high plank, high push-up. Start to create some movement here. So I'm always one that doesn't like to be just at center. So maybe you move forward and back, side to side, really getting in to maybe the ankles, starting to wake up through your wrists. And then just drop your knees down to the floor. Take your knees about mat's distance apart, big toes together, so you're in a diamond shape. As you inhale, come forward, stacking your shoulders over your wrists. As you exhale, lower towards the floor, lift your toes up off the mat. Inhale, push back up, drop your big toes down. Exhale, feet up, elbows bend. Last set, inhale, push back up. And exhale, lift and lower. Inhale as you push back up. Exhale, push back to child's pose. One breath in here. One breath out. Come all the way back onto hands and knees, finding that table foundation once again. Then drop to your forearms here, interlacing your fingers. Extend your right leg back behind you. Square your hip down and flex your toes to the floor. Add an inward rotation to that thigh, allowing you to square the hip down. Keeping your heart forward and gaze forward, pulse the leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, prop back onto your palms. Take your left hand more underneath your face. Left toes spin off to the left-hand side. Open up your right hip towards the right. Flex your toes to the right-hand side. Reach your right arm up into the air. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, take your right hand to the back of your skull. Inhale, kick out through your right heel. Exhale, pull your elbow in towards your knee crunch. 4 more like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in, crunch. Last 3, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. 2 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Come all the way back onto your hands and knees. Pulse your leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right knee back down towards the mat. Drop to your forearms once again, interlace through your fingers. Left leg extends back behind you, square your hip down and flex your toes to the floor. So add that inward rotation of your thigh. Pulsing the leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back onto the palms of your hands. Take your right hand just underneath your face, right toes spin off to the side, opening up through your left hip, flexing the toes to the left as your left arm reaches up into the air. Inhale there as you reach. Exhale, left hand to the back of your skull. Inhale as you get longer. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. 4 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhaling as you crunch. Last 3, inhale, reach. Kick out through that heel. Exhale, pull it in. Last 2. Exhale in. Last 1. Exhale, pull it in. Back onto your hands and knees. Keep your left leg back, reaching behind you, and pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back onto your hands and knees. Walk your fingers back towards your knees as your butt sits on your heels. Interlace the fingers behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest up. Big inhale. And then exhale it out. Inhale, come forward to high plank, high push up. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. And then as you inhale, push back up, bend your knees, and push the floor away, allowing your butt to sit back on your heels. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push back up. And then exhale, puppy pose. So same thing. Hips go back on the heels. One more time. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, puppy. Good. And then straighten your legs right into downward facing dog. So from here, just give a little bit of a pedal out through your knees, pedal out through your heels. Wake up the ankles again. Wake up your hands, your wrists, your shoulders. And just finding any areas that could possibly feel tight. And then eventually coming into your full expression. One breath. Inhale, extend your right leg all the way up into the air. Exhale, bend your knee, open through your hip. Inhale, straighten the leg, square the hip down. Exhale, knee to your nose, pull it in. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to your nose, pull it in. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to your nose, shoulders over the wrists. This time, reach your right leg all the way back up. And as you exhale, right fingertip. And then drop your left knee down, finding a wide lunge. So the right foot is on the outside of your right hand, more in a lizard variation. So you can send that left knee just a touch further back if you'd like to create some more space. Option as well to come onto the knife edge of your front foot, allowing the right knee to pop off to the side. If you are taking this variation, make sure you're flexing through your toes so the ankle doesn't sickle. Take one more breath. Good, and then toe heel your left foot back your right foot so the right foot is back on the floor. Left hand is your foundation. Pick your back knee up off the mat. Spin the knife edge of that foot down, and then just toe heel your right foot back or step it to meet the left. Now for modified side plank, you have the option to step your right foot halfway up and forward. If not, come into traditional. Take your right hand to the back of your skull. Inhale there, lift your sit bones. As you exhale, crunch towards the mat. So see if you can tap your elbow to your left elbow. Inhale back to center. Exhale, crunch, look down. 3 more. Inhale back to center. Exhale, crunch. Last 2. Crunch. Last 1. And crunch. Good. Plant the hands. Lower down, chaturanga. Drop to your belly. Cobra pose, lift your heart all the way up. Downward facing dog, hips go back, and breathe. One breath in here to cleanse, and one breath out to clear. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend your knee, open through your hip. Inhale, straighten the leg, square the hip down. Exhale, knee to your nose, shoulders pull over the wrists. Again, inhale, back. Exhale, knee to your nose, pull it in. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale as you ripple forward. This time, inhale, reach. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop your back knee down, and then take that knee just a touch back, creating some more space in the hips. Fingertips to the floor. Option to come onto the knife edge of your front foot. Flex the toes towards the left. Make sure that the ankle doesn't want to sickle. Heart forward, eyes forward. For 3. Last 2. Last breath. Come back onto the sole of that front foot. Right hand, just stack it up so the shoulder's directly over top of the wrist. Lift your back knee up off the floor, and then as you spin that knife edge down, start to glide your left foot back to meet the right. Left hand reaches up into the air, and then take the left hand to the back of your skull. As you inhale there, lift your sit bones, and then as you exhale, crunch. Maybe you can tap the elbows. 4 more times like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, look down, crunch. Last 3, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Last 2, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch it in. Last one, inhale, reach. And then exhale, crunch. Good, come all the way back to your high plank, high push-up, inhale. Chaturanga, lower right onto your belly. Cobra pose, inhale, chin to your chest and gaze forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips go all the way back. Take a breath in, and take a breath out to clear. From here, right leg reaches high, inhale. Right knee, right tricep. So see if you can actually tap the tricep. If not, do your best. Twice more like that. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, crunch and tap it in. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. This time, inhale, reach. And then exhale to step your right foot forward to meet your hands. Drop your back knee down and rise up right into a low lunge. Arms reach up into the air. Soften your shoulders. Reach through your fingers. Take one more breath. Hands in towards your heart. Pause. Hands to the floor, and then glide back runners. So from here today, if it's accessible, drop your butt on that left heel. Keep the flex into your right toes. Inhale there, lengthen your heart up and forward. And then as you exhale, push your heart towards your toes. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, lengthen. And then an exhale, fold. Last one, inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, bend into your front knee, walk the palms forward. Step back to high plank and pause. Drop your right forearm down. Drop your left forearm down. Come back onto your right palm. Come back onto your left palm. Last side, left forearm down, right forearm down, left palm up, right palm up. Downward facing dogs. Take it back. Second side, inhale, left leg reaches long, inhale. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Can you get it all the way up to tap? Twice more, inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, pull it in and tap. Good, inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, tap. This time, inhale, reach. Exhale, step your left foot forward to meet your hands. Drop your back knee down and then find that low lunge. Pull the heart up, reach through your fingers. And work the pelvis to the floor. If you can sink really low, just make sure that the front knee doesn't want to go past the toes. Take one more breath. Hands pull in towards your heart. Pause. Hands to the floor, glide it back for runner's lunge. So see if you can actually sit your butt on that right heel. Keep the flex into your left toes. As you inhale, pushing the heart forward. And then as you exhale, pushing the heart towards your toes. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last one, inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, forward fold. Good, as you inhale, walk the palms forward, bend into your front knee, step back, high plank. And then hop your feet up about halfway up your mat or more towards your hands. So you're gonna find a little bit of a mini squat here. Feet are together, knees are still facing forward. We're gonna come into Bakasana, crow pose. So here's our prep for the first one. You're gonna plant your hands, and then as you lift your sit bones, internally rotate your elbows, so pull them back towards you versus splaying out to the sides. Take your knees to the back of your triceps. So the key is to not let the knees sit on the elbows, is to actually zipper them up as high as you can, maybe even in towards the armpits. So you're gonna start to look forward, lean the weight, get light on your toes, and then come back. So this time, see if you can just lean. Right leg might pick up, left leg might pick up, and hold. Do your best here. Keep the elbows bent for 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop the feet down to the floor. Forward fold. Release your head, release your neck. Take one more breath. Halfway lift as you lengthen, inhale. And then bend your knees, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. One breath here to cleanse. One breath out to clear. Good, and then from here, come forward to high plank, high push-up. Drop your forearms to the floor, and then find dolphin once again. So dolphin here is downward dog, but on your forearms. So your sit bones are high. You're looking back toward your toes. And notice if the shoulder girdle wants to pop in, so push out of it. And then take an inhale there. And then as you exhale, look forward and lean your nose to your thumbs. Twice more like that. Inhale, back to your dolphin. And then exhale, lean your nose to your thumbs. Last one, inhale, dolphin. Exhale, lean nose to thumbs. Good, dolphin pose. Drop to your knees. Reach your arms back behind you for bunny. Soften your shoulders, soften your head. Take one more breath. And then find your way back to downward facing dog. Ooh, a little bit of sweat there. Good, and then from here, you can lift your heels, bend your knees, walk, step, or float to the top of your mat. Come right onto your sit bones, sit it down. Plant the feet so the knees are still bent. Reach your arms out in front of you, and then slowly, one vertebra at a time, come all the way onto your back. Take your arms above your head, grabbing opposite elbows. Pull your knees in towards your chest and pause. And you can stay here for as long as you need. You can come into Shavasana and stay there for as long as you need. Or when you're ready, you can make your way onto your right-hand side, using your left palm to push you all the way up to seated. Finding Sukhasana, once again, that cross-legged seated position. Taking your hands in towards your heart, lifting your heart up and towards the air, closing the eyes, thanking your body for carrying you through your practice. And always sending gratitude, peace, and love to yourself. Take your thumbs to your third eye. Namaste.